You're still live on Sports Direct show, running between now and midday, where we bring you the midday edition of Newsbreak. We have just been joined by Kofi Addo-Agyekum, who is the Vice President of the Ghana Arm Wrestling Federation, also the Vice Chairman of the local organizing committee for the 2018 Africa Arm Wrestling Championship, and also the CEO for Kofikrom Pharmacy, who have been very supportive of the arm wrestling sport. Good morning, sir, and thanks for the time on this edition of Sports Direct.
Good morning, Michael.
Not too sure if it's your first time on Metro TV.
First day.
I see. And I'm sure the feeling is good.
Very good. I love your place.
I see. Thank you very much. But let's go back to your association with arm wrestling. How did it all start? Because I got to know of you and arm wrestling when you started as a supporter of the sport, as a sponsor. Now you have grown to become an administrator and continues to do many things for the sport. Tell us about your association with the sport and how it all started.
Very well, thank you very much, and let me say a very good morning to your viewers, Michael. Kofikrom is a pharmaceutical company. 2 years after our establishment, we decided to do something for our community. Okay. We already know that we have a lot of main sports like soccer, boxing, etc. And those main sports areas have very good and adequate sponsorship. Okay. Because we are 2 years, we didn't have the financial muscle to go to boxing and then soccer. We decided to look elsewhere, where we can really support up and coming and also lesser known sports. We have so many lesser known sports, as you are aware, Michael, and we were looking at one lesser known sport that has very strong leadership, and we chanced on arm wrestling. Arm wrestling because we have known Charles Associat, who is the president of Ghana Arm Wrestling Federation, and we have known him for a very long time, and we know what he can do. And because of his strong leadership, we decided to partner him and then do something.
Are there regrets? Looking at how the sport has done on the local and international front, arm wrestling in Ghana is not even 2 years old.
Yes. No regrets at all, Michael, because the first time that we surfaced to sponsor arm wrestling, we went for a continental tournament in Nigeria, and we came back home with 22 medals. Wow. I think 10 gold, 10 silver, and 2 bronze. And I think it was a fantastic feat for Ghana arm wrestling. No regrets.
I see. So, many say, what has been, now you are involved, and we understand that you are even setting up 2 clubs here in La. What has been the motivation? I speak to some arm wrestlers, and some of the things they tell us is that they believe it's a sport that can draw a lot of our youth from social vices, so that the energy that is used the wrong way could be channeled into sport and the right. I don't know what your motivation has been all this while.
Michael, I've been wondering why God created us as such, giving us so many parts of the body. Okay. And I call them the members of the body. You have a head, you have limbs, you have brain, you have eyes, you have nose, you have tongue, name it. I think God is expecting us to really discover ourselves, what we can use our members of the body for. Okay. That can really catapult us into prominence. So I feel that if you are strong in your arm, why don't you use it? If you are strong in your legs, why don't you use it? If you are a brain power person, why don't you use it? I feel that if we are able to really support the youth in really harnessing their potential by using members of the body, it will really assist. And like you rightly said, sanitize the environment so greatly. And also those who were not known, if I might put it that way, can easily be catapulted into prominence just by click of fingers. Okay.
I see. So what is the plan like? You are vice president.
Yes.
Yes. You are LOC vice chairman. But we understand that you are going into club or club administration as well. What is the plan like? What, are you forming a club? Are you forming 2 clubs? What do you want to do with this club?
The plan is very simple. There is an impending continental championship in Ghana. Okay. And apparently I happen to be the Greater Accra Regional Chairman, and because of which we are playing host to Africa. Yeah. And we needed to really form a formidable team, Team Ghana, to represent Ghana in this continental championship stage. Okay. So Kofikrom decided, why not take advantage of this? And because of which, as we speak, we have formed 2 clubs. Wow. The kbalm club and the T20 club, which is supposed to harness potential, select athletes, athlete hunt, to get very powerful athletes to form these 2 clubs. And thereafter, I hear from the LOC that there's going to be an arm wrestling train moving from place to place. And we pray that when they get to La, by then we would have been so strong, we would have formed ourselves, and then we can take whatever it is on the arm wrestling train.
How do you hope to execute this? Is that one of the reasons you are coming up with the Kofikrom La kbalm arm wrestling championship?
Exactly.
What is that about, the La kbalm arm wrestling championship?
The La kbalm arm wrestling championship is very simple. We are open to everybody. And then in particular, we are praying that our people in La, the community where our institution is placed, will take advantage of this. We are not asking the youth to commit all their times to arm wrestling. We are asking them to commit their free time to arm wrestling. And by then we'll be able to really select very good sportsmen to form part of the club and also to form part of the team.
So the competition happens this Saturday?
This Saturday it is.
At the forecourt of Kofikrom
At the forecourt of Kofikrom Pharmacy.
Okay. What time does it start?
7 o'clock prompt. We will start the registrations and the weigh-ins, etc. We have all the categories for men and women and also for physically challenged persons who are interested in doing something for themselves. Wow. And from 7 o'clock till we finish. We don't know how many people will eventually participate, but now we have over 35.
You have over 35
registered, yes.
I see. Who qualifies to participate?
Anybody.
Anybody
at all who trusts the power in his biceps and triceps.
I see. And how do they go about getting themselves registered for this competition?
We have been doing a lot of announcements around. If you haven't gotten the telephone number, you can easily get to Kofikrom, which is at South La, and then register. There is a registration desk in the Kofikrom Pharmacy. You enter and then you just get registered.
Can people come on the day of the event to register, or they must do that before?
Exactly. On the day you can also come and register. But for me, it is better you come earlier. Because if you come earlier, then you can get proper placement. Okay. We have a target. If we hit the target and you come, we will not register you.
Okay. So people can just walk to South La, Kofikrom Pharmacy, and get themselves registered. It's open for men and women, or male and female, and also for the physically challenged. A lot of our sports does not pay attention to physically challenged sports. I don't know why you have been convinced to add the physically challenged to this competition.
Michael, it is clear that you'll be surprised, especially those who are challenged in their legs. When you get them on the table to arm wrestle, you'll be shocked what you find in them. And in Nigeria, we had one of our colleagues who was also physically challenged and did us wonders. He got awards, he got medals for us. So we are sure that even though you might be physically challenged in your limbs, you can still do something with your other members of the body, with other parts of the body.
I see. So the names of your clubs, kbalm
Club and T20.
Why those names for the club?
kbalm is the official product that we're using to sponsor the challenge or the championship.
Oh, okay.
So
that's the Africa Championship.
The Africa Championship and also the La kbalm Championship. Okay. It's an ointment, an liniment which can be used by athletes and by sportsmen, etc. Yes.
I see. Then, so on Saturday, you hope that you will, those who come and excel, what happens to them? Are you going to enroll them into your clubs? Or what happens after Saturday?
In fact, what we're going to do is that after the registrations and after the competition, those who excel will automatically be selected and grouped, trained and coached, and then put them in the clubs, where we'll give them very good psychological training, very good physical training, very good emotional training. And as you know, for such championships, there is also a reward to go with it. There are trophies, there are financial considerations to it. Wow. There are other products that we can also give to really support athletes who are desirous of participating in this. Okay. We will group them into the clubs, T20 and then kbalm, and train them adequately so that they can compete anywhere.
I see. Beyond this is the Africa Arm Wrestling Championship. I know you are the vice chairman of the local organizing committee.
Yes.
How are we getting ready for the championship?
We have met a couple of times to really strategize for the championships. Okay. We have gotten to the Ministry of Youth and Sports. We have gotten to the National Sports Authority to really get their blessings and also to ensure that we have adequate preparation, adequate support from all and sundry. For now, As far as finances are concerned, we haven't gotten anything from the Ministry of Youth and Sports. We haven't gotten anything from the National Sports Authority. We are really appealing to corporate Ghana to see arm wrestling as a formidable sport and also to invest in it. Kofikrom has seen the light in arm wrestling, and we are investing in it. I mean, we're sure that at least we can also help to sanitize the environment somehow. And again, we can also get some amount of mileage in it. Okay. We are praying that the government would also see this as a fantastic sanitizing mechanism to assist people like us who would want to commit some amount to supporting the sports, to give us some sort of relief. I'm talking about tax reliefs, so that at least it will encourage many more corporate organizations to support.
It's becoming difficult to draw the funds, but I'm sure that no matter what, Ghana will stage a successful Africa Championship.
Definitely, Michael.
And in our maiden edition, or in our maiden outing, we managed to win 22 medals.
Yes.
What it means is that this time around we're looking beyond 22 medals. And how do we hope to realize this?
Honestly speaking, that is why we started with this kbalm T20 challenge, to really ensure that we have very, very formidable sportsmen to assist us in this. Okay. We want to host and win, Michael, not just to host. Because we can't commit all our facilities, Ghana facilities, to all these African counterparts, our colleagues, our brothers, our sisters, without getting anything. And because of which the local organizing committee and the Ghana Arm Wrestling Federation is doing their bit to ensure that we really do a proper recruitment exercise to get very good people to assist us host and win.
We've got to be wrapping up, but beyond the hosting of the Africa Championship, what is the legacy we would want to leave after hosting the Africa Championship?
Honestly speaking, Michael, we have realized that a lot of sports disciplines, they come and go.
Okay.
This time, we want Ghana to realize that we are not just here just to blaze the trail and go away or fizzle out. Okay. We are here to stay. And that is the legacy we want to leave with the Ministry of Youth and Sports. That's the legacy we want to live with the National Sports Authority. That is the legacy we want to live with Ghana. Kofikrom is ever prepared, willing and able to assist. We are just 2 years. We don't have all the financial muscle, as I rightly said, but we'll do our bit to ensure that the widows might.
Before we leave, your word, especially to the people of La, who you say are your special interest as we head for the Kofikrom kbalm Championship on Saturday.
Well, my advice to the youth is that it's not everything that you do that you should expect money.
Okay.
They should ensure that they will avail themselves to this particular training. Who knows what comes out of it? Dr. Martin Luther King rightly said, and I want to quote him, that in whatever you do, if you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But whatever it is, you have to keep moving. Whatever it is, every part of your body has been given to you for a purpose. God gave it to you for you to discover who you are and what you can become so that you can influence the world or the generation in a unique way. And that is what I leave with the youth. They should take advantage of this and try their muscles and see what it can take them to.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kofi Addo-Agyekum, who is the Vice President of the Ghana Arm Wrestling Federation. And